I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast, but you could tell from my approach that I'm the third eye coach. Greetings, greetings. Shadow hours. That's what the Anunnaki said, that's what the Elohim said, that's what the agreeable said. And I'm here to show you something very important. Right here in front of me is the Holy Tablets, the actual book, the thickness of it. As you can see, this is my personal book. I've been having it for years. This is the book that Zachariah Stitchin, Elon Musk, the CIA, everybody who trying to continuously take our energy and talk upon our energy, which, like I said before, y'all gonna stop that shit. Y'all gonna stop that shit. Y'all don't know nothing about the Anunnaki. How I know you don't know nothing about the Anunnaki is because you spell Anunnaki with a K. Ain't no way on Earth, this Earth, no way on any of our existences. As above is also below. Will spell, Anunnaki will spell with a K. Y'all taking it upon yourself to get exposed for what you really are, which are y'all some devils in the lowest form, and y'all gonna stop fucking touching our energy. I'm telling you in flesh, you're gonna stop touching our energy. You're gonna stop playing with our energy. You're gonna stop talking about the Anunnaki like you know what's going on. You don't give a nigga Jesus first and then come back try to intercept the true story about what you really was lying about all along. Y'all some crazy narcissist motherfuckers. Y'all gonna stop this shit for real. I'm gonna do my duty and I'm gonna do my part to make sure y'all motherfuckers get stopped. I'm tired of this shit. Every time you turn around, you got some fucking white folks. Y'all energy is Jesus and believing. But you got some fucking white folks making videos about the Anunnaki in the Sumerian, talking about, now you want to talk about Anunnaki, Enlil, Enki, and all this shit, like that shit, like you was talking about it before. Like you mentioned this in the Bible at one point. Like you mentioned this at some point in some of you, in all of y'all religions before at some point. Y'all ain't never mentioned nothing but Jesus, believing in Jesus and believing in some type of fictitious God that begins with the newest letter J, the letter that y'all had to create out of thin air, so y'all can have a story, so y'all can write yourself into the picture, because y'all wasn't a part of the picture. You saw the script, you seen the script from the beginning, you seen the old Torah and the Hebrew Torah, and y'all wasn't in the script. Y'all ain't never been in this movie from the jump. Y'all had to forge y'all way into this shit. And all you motherfuckers out there jumping on our shit, y'all gonna get the fuck off. For real. Fuck y'all with all of this confusion that y'all trying to create for the people even further, even more. Because the people just waking up, our people just coming out of Jesus, waking up, finding out about the Anunnaki. So now y'all want to jump all on the fucking Anunnaki with the K instead of the Q. And y'all want to control the narrative. Y'all not controlling no narrative on nothing. Not if I could fucking help it. And anybody else that's like me out there that's really, really woke, who really, really got blood type O, who really, really been connecting with their celestial parents, their cosmic parents, their multi-dimensional parents. I've been sent here to clean up this shit. You think I'm gonna sit up there and let you talk like you Elon Musk and you Teslas, Nikola Teslas, anybody who white? If y'all talking about the Anunnaki, get off that fucking bullshit, for real. You didn't want to let the people know in the Bible about the Anunnaki. You talked about the Elohim a little bit in the Bible, spelling that shit all wrong. You know what I'm saying? But now y'all want to talk about the Anunnaki. Man, get the fuck off our energy. Like, for real. Before we knock this motherfucking planet off the hinges. Before we put this bitch to shame. And leave y'all bitches on this motherfucker to burn. You Elon Musk fake motherfuckers. Yeah, E-L-O-N. Elon. That ain't no... You Elo. You playing the role of the Elo. Elo is singular for Elohim. Elohim is plural. Elo is singular. If you look into what they're doing and what they're trying to do and what they're trying to distort, you can see that Elon Musk, he knows, just like the CIA, what's going on with the Anunnaki and how it's really doesn't derive from Sumerian, it derives from Akkadian. How you can mention cuneiform as the origin of the Anunnaki, but you don't mention Akkadian. You mention the origin of the Anunnaki being a Sumerian, but you don't mention the origin of the Anunnaki being Akkadian. Because y'all motherfuckers is agents. And I'm here to fucking expose y'all bitches. Fuck y'all. Y'all gonna get off my parents' energy, my celestial and cosmic parents' energy. Y'all don't belong there. All y'all know is the Bible. And in these end times, you're not about to motherfucking come and intercept the truth. Like, take what you made out of religion as far as it being science fiction, and you trying to lie on science fiction. You trying to take the science fiction that you already distorted for the people and got the people believing in dumb shit, and you trying to take science fiction even further, lying on science fiction. You're not about to do that on my watch. Matter of fact, you're not about to do that on any kind of observation. A watch to me is time, and you motherfuckers ain't in control of no time, no space and time. Because space and time without anything, before anything was ever created, is what you call dark matter. And you motherfuckers, you are not in the image and likeness of dark matter. You're not in the image and likeness of the humus, the soil, what you call the dirt of the earth. You're not. Because they don't have no white dirt nowhere. So this book right here is what all these motherfuckers have been lying about from the jump. This book has Dr. Malachi Z. York. Walk in the light of the sun as if all can see you at all times. Say the Supreme Grand Hierophant Amun Abu Ra-Patah. Okay, this is just the cover to the introduction. You see what I'm saying? This is the real deal that none of the motherfuckers ever will mention. They trying to act like they're the founders of this information so they can get the credit for this information. That Zachariah stitching, all you fake Caucasian motherfuckers, man, y'all came last, bro. For real. Y'all 6 ether beings. Y'all came out of the 9 ether. And y'all literally the fucking devil, because y'all motherfuckers, I get it. You're here to destroy. I get that shit. But that shit fake. Nigga tired of that shit. Okay? Nigga in reverse, y'all ought to be tired of that shit too. Because to be honest with you, we the niggas in reverse. Why? Why I'm saying that? Because we ain't never been the niggas. The niggas is a real Niger troglodyte. That is the Earth version of a troglodyte. That is the primitive troglodyte. They literally are the Niger, the Neanderthal, the cave dweller. Quest for Fire. If you need more proof, you know the CIA don't make no kind of movies without some type of truth. You know, that's why I'm telling you that everything that they put out, they want to mass confuse and keep everybody in a state of mass confusion, because they know they're scared for the original beings to wake up. They're scared for the original Anunnaki. They're scared for the real Anunnakis to wake up. The real Elohim. That's what they're scared of. And in order for them to try to continue to keep us away from our own energy. They wanna remix our information. They wanna take our information, knowing that everything that they talk about, as soon as they open up their mouth about the Anunnaki, you out of line, simply because the Bible is all y'all came forward with, and that's all y'all ever gave the people. That's all y'all will ever know. You can't flip that into the Anunnaki all of a sudden. And anybody out there listening to these white folks break down the Anunnaki, especially Anunnaki with a K, Anunnaki period, you gotta be a fool. You gotta be desperate for something else other than what you've been believing in, as far as all the religions that they done brought forth to the people, which is when you break down belief ain't shit. Belief is no science. It's theory. It's made up shit. It's fiction. That's what fiction. Belief is fiction. You can't believe and know at the same time. You got to do one or the other. And great gods, civilized, advanced civilizations that came down, descended upon this earth, they're the only ones that have the power to know. And you're going to stop playing with my people, trying to fucking confuse my people about the real knowledge of where we come from and who their real ancestors are. Our ancestors don't come from no motherfucking Africa. Because of the narrative of what's going on in this colonized Babylonian bullshit created by the French and the British motherfucking empire, the fake ass royal bloodline, the fake ass Jews, everything about Caucasians and anything that they ever done is fake as a motherfucker. How you gonna come with some real knowledge about the Anunnaki, talking about some Sumerian? It derived from Sumerian. That shit it derived from the Akkadian. That's what it derived from. Okay, so you can go in the 2nd chapter 14 verse of Genesis and you'll find the word Assyria, and you'll literally see that it's a hidden language. But it's not just one language, it's 3. It's Sumerian, which that's why they always try to refer to the basis of this knowledge as being Sumerian. It's also Aramaic, and then Akkadian. Okay? Akkadian was here first because how you know is cuneiform. Akkadian and cuneiform is Akkadian. Cuneiform is not Sumerian. Do we look like we Asians? Do we look Mongoloid? Sumerians are fucking Mongoloids. That's the Asians. They're like the second oldest to who we are, but they're not the oldest. So if you don't know shit, you'll let them control the narrative about the Anunnaki, having you think that the Anunnaki has something to do with the oldest and antiquated gods of civilization, which will be the Sumerians, but all that's fucking false. Ain't no Sumerians older than... The Sumerians are not older than the Akkadians. They are not. Sumerians ain't built no mounds and pyramids. Akkadian beings from star systems built mounds and pyramids. Think about what the motherfucker you saying with the connection, or what the fuck the white man saying when he talk about the Anunnaki and then he say it derived from Sumerian. That bitch talking in circles. You don't know what the fuck he talking about. And I'm sick and tired of his motherfucking ass. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna expose you, bitch. All you know is Jesus, and all you know is believing in Jesus. That's all the fuck you. I mean, when you can't believe, you can't know anything without the facts, the proper grounded facts. You're giving people the root of information, and you're confusing them even motherfucking more, because it sounds great. It sounds like you know what you're talking about, but when you really break down the root of information, you got to realize and logically stand over how stupid that sounds. Because, well, how does a root come from nothing? A root really just gonna pop up without a seed? A seed got to be planted in order for you to have a root. Think about what you're saying. You keep fucking following these white folks to the motherfucking hellfire, believing in dumb shit, when you jam them up and go to asking them to prove what the fuck they saying, they go to literally getting like quicksand. They go to sinking further and further down into the foundation, and next thing you know, you stuck and you can't fucking get out. And now your ass then suffocated inside some shit you can't even breathe inside of. That's what they are. White folks ain't nothing but quicksand. You want to stand on that shit with them? Watch you sink underneath that shit with them. They don't have no foundation, nothing tangible. When you really, really go to questioning everything they motherfucking say, everything they say is riddles, it's fiction. It don't make no fucking sense. They can only go as far as the root, but the root came from a fucking seed. You need to go to the seed of the information. And this knowledge right here, if you don't think it's worth your soul in this book right here is worth saving your soul. If it's not in you as far as intuition, psychometry, clairvoyance, and telepathy, you gonna need a book. And this book right here is your soul-saving book right here. Because at the end of the day, they cannot come from no other information because they're not connected by frequency and energy to this information. They are not. I can come from intuition, just like I came from intuition before I even found this book. My intuition led me to this book. Okay, but some of us actually need this book because all of us don't have intuition. The majority of us on this earth have instinct, and we've been taught instinct through belief, through religion, through some colonized ass white folks that don't know what the fuck they talking about, that's gonna get the fuck off our energy. Because at this time right now, we at war. We at war with the basis of what has the appearance to be intelligence. Just like Elon Musk and Nikola Tesla and Zachariah Stitchin and all these fake ass fucking white folks appear to know what the fuck they talking about, but when you really go to breaking this shit down, they don't know a motherfucking thing. Why you don't know nothing about Akkadian, but you always talking about Sumerian, and Sumerian is the root of what's really going on with this shit. Akkadian is the seed of what's going on with this shit. You motherfucking white folks don't know nothing. And you keep playing, the sun is gonna get hotter and hotter, and I want you to continue lying up underneath the surface of this hot ass radiant energy, natural energy that's coming from the sun. We belong to the sun, not y'all. How y'all gonna control the narrative on everything? Y'all motherfucking white folks wanna be every fucking thing. Everything. Nigga can't even wake up without y'all motherfuckers trying to run on this motherfucking energy. Oh, the Negroids are seem to be converging. They seem to be coming together. We need to go jump on whatever it is they're coming together on, and then we need to start that so they can not wake up and control the narrative of that shit. And I'm letting y'all know from here on out, if y'all stupid enough to let them motherfuckers control the narrative without drilling the motherfucking quantum physics into their motherfucking ass to make them look stupid, because that's all they can do is look stupid when you go to talking in quantum physics. When you go to really talking about the densities, the solid, liquid, and gas, and the periodic table, and everything in etheric energy from 9 ether on down to the 1 ether, they don't know a fucking thing, and they will be completely out of place and uncomfortable when you come at them about who you really are from the source. A cosmic, multi-dimensional beings, our celestial parents gave us the knowledge and the image and likeness to be. And stop copying behind a motherfucker who you think is telling you the truth when they ain't all in actuality. They copying behind us. They ain't nothing but the carbon copy. We are the true carbon and they the carbon copy. You see what I'm saying? So this book right here, I got an app that I'm gonna actually connect the world with by way of PDF. This book is in PDF form, and I'm going to publish my app so I can make it accessible to the whole world that does not have the ability, the whereabouts and know-how to literally get this book. I've been having this book over 20 years, so I don't really know how you can get it, where you can get it. The All Eyes on Egypt bookstore where I got it from a long time ago, I don't even think they're in existence no more, because they took Dr. York and supposedly locked him up, which he ain't technically locked up, because the Digital Scrolls, which is another book that I got from another Nubian brother that's just as thick as this one, is actually thicker. That book breaks down how he never was locked up. When you give thought to the fact that how Nubians Nubians with a B is the true Nubians like myself. Can be locked up. How can he possibly supernaturally be locked up? How can anybody supernaturally be locked up? That don't even sound right, right? Nubians with a P, they beg to differ. They think he really is locked up because they never really followed the heart of this book in the first place anyway. The heart of this book, even Dr. York, when you first start off reading this book, he'll tell you I came to give you what you want so you will learn to want what I have to give. Go do your own research and make sure what I'm telling you is correct, true, and factual. Because if not, I'm just reprogramming you just like you already been programmed from the colonization and the white man. So go do your own research so you would have gratitude for doing your own research and going down a rabbit hole to the seed of this information. So this book is with the CIA. And if you notice, you know how you know it? I'm telling you the truth. Is because none of them mention Dr. York. They don't mention the holy tablets. They don't mention the scrolls. They don't mention nothing all together in one. The way this book gives it to you, the way this holy tablet gives it to you. They give you bits and pieces of shit just to give you enough information to enthuse you, and then they purposely leave the rest of the shit out, which they won't keep for themselves. You see what I'm saying? And if you continue to listen to these stupid motherfuckers, you're gonna be incarnating into another form, another you, another lesser you, until you get it right. And to be honest with you, I think we done ran out of time for reincarnating over and over and over again until you get it right. Because we're in our last sun cycle right now. If you don't get this shit right now, you may not ever get it, to be honest with you. So I'm here trying to help y'all for the second to the third last time, but we still got, even in our last days and our last sun cycle, it ain't over. It ain't never over for us. It's never over for us because we are literally heavily based and enriched in carbon. We are the ANNUNAQI. We are the ELOHEEM. We the motherfucker that Elon Musk trying to play the role of. Elon is Elo, like L, E-L, like in the Spanish, in Mexican language, that they use the same way they use L, like Acadian, like El Negro, El Paso, things of that nature. L is V in the Spanish language. And if you notice, that language is prevalent in South America because that's where your mounds and pyramids are. That's where Pangea and Acadian and Tartaria and all these advanced civilization was before a white man ever was even fucking thought of. Before the Anunnaki came down here to mine gold, that's another thing they talk about. They come down here to mine gold. What the fuck you know about gold? You don't know shit about gold. Gold ain't white. Gold is on a periodic table. And ain't nothing white on a fucking periodic table. So how y'all always jumping on a nigga energy is because we let y'all. We don't even fucking know nothing about the energy sources of how we got here and where we come from. But the days of that shit is over because you must wake up. And it belongs to us. It's easy for you to identify with the science of who we always been from the periodic table, from solid, liquid, and gas. Before we was even in a form, in a physical form, we existed formlessly in a etheric form. Gaseously we existed. Okay? So you can't have nothing that you could think of, nothing that you know of, without somewhere to put that shit. And that somewhere to put that shit is space. You can't create something and not have the space to put it. Whether it's nano, whether it's atomic, subatomic, no matter how small or large it is, some kind of space got to accommodate whatever the creation is. So that's the foundation. The foundation of wherever you go, the foundation that's called space, most people call it nothing, is what was here first. That's your dog matter. In a lion-ass, even in a lion-ass Bible book, it tells you dark matter, darkness was here first. It said, God said, let it be light in that lion-ass goddamn book, right? God said, let it be light. What's the opposite of light? We ain't talking about severity light bulbs. We're not talking about that right there. We're not talking about that shit right there. That electromagnetic shit right there. That this fake ass light right here. We talking about real light. Before the sun ever came, where you was gonna put, where would you put it? Where would you put the sun? Exactly. Dark matter was here first. That's your mind. That's your soul. That we've been disconnected from because we've been connected by belief, by way of the Bible. And that's all our people ever had through colonization because of whatever reason, whether they've been in fear, whether they don't know how to read, because they've been enslaved and thinking that they're not worthy to know how to read or they're inferior, whatever the case may be. But I'm here to tell you, all of these motherfuckers talk about they came to mine gold. How would you fucking know? The Bible don't talk about gold. The Bible don't talk about no periodic table. It don't talk about dinosaurs. It don't talk about mathematics. It don't talk about solid, liquid, and gas. It don't talk about none of that shit. So how the fuck are white folks all of a sudden jumping all on some ANNUNAQI type shit and spelling it wrong with a K? They gotta be getting it from another source. Cause the shit that they talking ain't in their book. They old lying ass religion book. So wake the fuck up and realize that these bitches got to fucking go. They the only problem that we have. Literally. They've been from every corner of the fucking earth enslaving and colonizing motherfuckers, and they think they slick. They think they could jump on every fucking body energy, especially ours. You got a white motherfucking version of everything that is on this planet that goes back to antiquated civilizations. And then when all of a sudden there's a white version, he'll go a little sprinkle of some mutants in the middle of something antiquated and something as indigenous as indigenous information. Come on, man. You can't fucking make this shit up. They won't fucking be, they won't be German. They won't be Australian, Christian. They won't motherfucking be what you call Cherokee, $5 fake ass Cherokee, $5 Indian ass Cherokee motherfuckers. Come on, man. Them bitches, do you see what I'm saying? They want to be everything. Now all of a sudden, since 73, when this book really started circulating, 1973, when this book started circulating, now they want to talk about the Anunnaki. Now they want to be that now. You know what I'm saying? And they're really stupid as fuck to spell it with a K, because to be arrogant and narcissistic, like you don't really think somebody like myself gonna come with the real book and show you the real thing and the real spelling and the real name? Like, that's all they, like they arrogant behind the shit that they do, and they don't think they could ever be stopped. But I'm telling you, this is above is also below. As they don't come from the foundation beneath our feet, they don't come from the sky above our fucking head. Like literally. Them bitches don't have nowhere to go once we wake the fuck up. Let's wake the fuck up. Expose these bitches. You don't owe these motherfuckers nothing. You don't owe them nothing, but bitch, get the fuck out of my motherfucking way. Stop playing with my mother nature. Stop playing with my goddamn father Anu. They could tell you about the ANNUNAQI, but they can't tell you about Anu. How you know about the Anunnaki, spelling it all wrong and shit, but you don't know about Anu, bitch? You know about Anu. You just don't want to tell the fucking people because you want the people to stay sleep on a certain fucking level. You want to give them, you want to dangle the stake above their fucking head and shit. But you don't want to give them all the information because you're a fucking agent. You the destroyer. You the fallen fucking 12 Anunnaki Nephilim. You're not the agreeables. You're not the 12 Eloheems. You the 12 Nephilim. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I've been all through this book. I done studied this book. It's 24 elders. 12 fell and 12 still in the sky about to come back down and fuck this bitch up. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't ask to come here because I got something I missed out on in my last transmission, in my last morphosis. I came down here to wreck shit. And I'm tired of you bitches. You motherfuckers ain't worth a fucking shit on my people's watch, on my creator's watch, and nigga watching your bitch ass, and the nigga gonna spontaneously combust your fucking ass. My parents is in me right now, plasma. That plasma is flowing through my motherfucking blood. We don't even have the same shit. You got RNA. We got DNA. All the truth coming out about you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers with that RNA, you spell ANNUNAQI with a K. You lost motherfucking bitches. All you want to do is jump on our shit and hope that you can continuously keep the people, the carbonated race, species, beings that come from the cosmos with the original council, the cosmic council. Not no fucking city council. None of that bullshit. That's all that low shit. That's all that demonic lunar council. That's the moon council. That's the motherfucking prostitute government council. That's what the fuck that is. Which you had to steal it from somewhere because you motherfuckers not doing advanced race. You advanced enough to steal from a motherfucker and make them think that you the advanced race. But if you a city council, which you had to go be an attorney, that's what council is. Council is attorneys and lawyers and all that fucking shit. That shit had to come from a higher vibration in order for it to be in a low vibration like it is right now. And you motherfuckers in the low frequency ain't gonna never play fair. That's why I'm making this fucking video, because bitch, I'm gonna make y'all play fair. Y'all gonna get off my motherfucking people. Y'all gonna get off my Mother Nature's energy because you fake as a motherfucker. You trying to take the seed out of every fucking thing that's real. You trying to take the seed where the people must go to get the right information, and you trying to make the seedless out of every fucking thing. You trying to genetically modify knowledge, just like you genetically modify everything else, and make it a fucking weak version, a synthetic processed version of the truth. And I'm here to expose you bitches. Elon, all you is Elo. You playing a role of Elo. Elo is singular. Elohim is plural. All Elon must wake up, y'all. Do you see this man? This man spelling his name E-L-O-N. That's Elon. That's Elo. That's singular for Elohim. He's playing a role of one Elohim, calling his fucking self Elon. And Zachariah stitching and all of them old fake ass motherfuckers. Bitch, if you white, you got RNA. Straight like that. And you a carnivore reptilian. You a carnivore Nephilim. Bitch. And y'all motherfuckers are 12 fallen angels, 12 Olympian fallen angels. I don't know all 12 of you motherfucking names, but I'm gonna give about 6 of you bitches a shot. Hermes, Apollo, Artemis, fucking Zeus. Right here in this old bullshit ass fucking city, Bacchus, a fucking parade. Yeah, all that's fucking rituals that you are literally giving your energy up to. You don't even know what the fuck you be doing year round when you run to this shit and contribute your energy and devote your energy, like vote your energy, because vote is it derives from voltage, and we all know voltage is energy. But you casting your energy for the enemy, and they tricking you into it by making you think, oh, this is a holiday. This ain't no fucking holiday. It's a program. You program to think it's a holiday. It's the same shit every fucking year to keep renewing and keep getting you to re-sign a contract with the fucking low frequency cosmic. Instead of the cosmic councils, you keep renewing these fucking contracts with the city councils that put all this shit together, who ain't owned by nothing but the motherfucking Roman and Catholic and fucking Vatican, all of them fake ass motherfuckers who done fell down because the motherfuckers wasn't wanted in heaven no fucking more. You gotta be sick and tired of this shit, even if you don't know nothing about this shit. Even if you're hearing about this shit for the first time, you gotta be sick and tired of these motherfuckers jumping all around like ADHD, all on our motherfucking energy. Soon as a nigga get ready to wake up and you hear a nigga waking up, they see a nigga waking up, ooh, them bitches won't get all roused and all motherfucking enthused, and they try to go to making all kind of motherfucking narratives to kind of control the original narrative, anything to fucking stop a nigga from trying to wake all the way up. And don't let the motherfuckers, if you continue to let the motherfuckers psych you like a box of cereal, trick you like a box of fucking cereal with that white rabbit on the fucking front of that bitch. That's a white rabbit. Not no gray rabbit or no brown rabbit. That's a white rabbit. That's a mutant of a fucking original rabbit species on a fucking trick cereal box. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for fucking kids. Wake up. Halloween, tricks, Christmas, all that fucking bullshit. Every fucking holiday they can think of, that shit is fake. Just a distraction. This the real deal. I don't know if you can see Anu on. I don't know if you can see Anu, but Anu, they know about Anu. How you got this book talk about the Anunnaki with a K, with a spell with a Q, and you don't talk about Anu? Anu sent beings down the key. That's how they became the ANNUNAQI. QI, 7 planet from the sun. When you take the Spanish language, and number 7 in Spanish is key. 7 planet from the sun. When you send beings to that planet, the 7th planet from the sun, the Anunnaki sent them there, they became no Anunnaki. Not no Anunnaki with a K. That's some stupid shit. That's how you know if that's how you know they can play with us, because you like, man, we gonna go it on and change one of the letters around. You know what I'm saying? So we'll speak that same language. All the destroyers will continue to speak the same language to each other. So every time, you know, even though you seem like we trying to help the motherfuckers wake up by giving them something different from Jesus, no, we still trying to destroy them, because we all sticking together. Because if we could fucking if we could spell out the confusion the way we want to spell it out, then we can still control these motherfuckers and still prevent them from waking up fully, activating their DNA fully. You see what I'm saying? But guess what, bitch? We got Mother Nature on our side. We got the sun on our side. Straight like that. The light message is still gonna come through. You still gonna get the light messages. They're gonna come through, and they're gonna come down, and they're gonna activate the DNA regardless. But y'all don't. How y'all DNA gonna get activated when y'all don't fucking have none? Y'all got RNA. The sun ain't gonna activate that shit. Y'all don't have no pineal gland. Y'all shit is calcified. And you motherfuckers who read this fucking book and act like y'all don't and won't come get this shit to us, you see what I'm saying? Y'all know y'all ain't got no motherfucking DNA. Bitch, y'all got RNA. Recessive. That's what the fuck y'all are. And y'all gonna fucking eat that shit. That's what the fuck y'all gonna do. Y'all not gonna give my motherfucking people that bullshit and keep motherfucking fucking over my people, because my people at a point where you literally gotta come tell them this shit now. They don't have time to go and sit down. We in our ends of the end time. They don't have time to go and delve through this book page by page and evaluate everything they've been taught so they can remove belief in exchange for knowing. They don't have that kind of time. So you literally gotta, in this time, you literally gotta come to them with the straight truth and undistorted truth. And they ain't gonna never get it if y'all motherfuckers is at the basis. Y'all at the fucking ticket booth selling a fucking ticket to these fake ass fucking movies, trying to direct this fucking shit. You directing this shit. The days of you directing this motherfucking shit on Earth, y'all motherfucking days is up, bitch. Y'all time is done. Straight like that. And you keep fucking playing with my motherfucking people, bitch, I'll come on this motherfucking transmission and this old YouTube shit every motherfucking day until this fucking sky crack, until the firmament cracks below our fucking feet and above our head, which is right now taking place any motherfucking way. Straight like that. And you gotta get your body right. You gotta get yourself in a physical shape, mental shape, and metaphysical shape to be able to handle what's coming, what's actually already here. Some of us passing out right now, and it wasn't even the 22nd of June. The summer solstice hadn't even kicked in yet, and motherfuckers passing out already. So what you think gonna do, my people, my own people, when it go to getting hotter and hotter and hotter? You gonna need this information, and you ain't gonna need no Anunnaki with no fucking K. You ain't gonna need no fucking white man trying to tell you who the fuck your ancestors are. That is, do you see these brown? This is brown people in here. This ain't no motherfucking white folks. Look at that. This is the Elohim right here. It's 3 of them right here. You probably can't see, but you see at the top is this is their faces. And if their faces was white, you would see the top of this being white, just like the garbs they in. They're in white garbs basically, because they're the elders. The Elohim, You can't spell angel without L. The majority of the archangels, you can't spell those names without L. There's L at the end of Michael. There's L at the end of Raphael, Ezekiel. That's how you know that's the Eloheems. That's how you know we ain't these motherfuckers that they trying to make us believe in. They the motherfuckers. They want to be. They want to be. They already naturally Artemis in a 12 fucking fallen Anunnaki, and they want to be us. You're not gonna do that though. You're not gonna do that. Fuck that. Go be the fucking Jesus in all that fucking our father fucking shit. Go be that shit. Bitch. That's what you brought to the planet. Bitch, stay on that energy. Stay on that fucking energy, because you're not coming over here with that fucking shit. Any motherfucking body on YouTube trying to talk about an Anunnaki and that shit ain't in your motherfucking Bible? How the fuck you in the beginning of the time wasn't talking about that shit? How the fuck you gonna come at the end talking about what the fuck we are and all of a sudden y'all play a role in this shit as well? You don't play no role in no etheric energy, on no high frequency, on no 9 ether. You don't play no role in that shit. You're not in that script. You're not in that fucking script. The Bible don't talk nothing about. Look at the fucking Maldekian. The Maldekian is planet Saturn. This the ET and shit that they This the ET that they talk about. They made the movie about. I ain't trying to move my camera. But I'm gonna move it. I'm not gonna be on here too much longer. You can see that. You see that? That's a Maldekian. What does it say at the Bible? The troglodyte, also called Maldekian. I can't see that first word because that's just how fucked up they of a species they are. That's just how unimportant they species is as these low frequency cosmic beings. They come from the skies of what you call this third dimension, this Milky Way, this galaxy. But this goddamn star system, like I said, is in a low dimensions. Three ain't hitting on shit compared to 9. We from a whole nother dimension that vibrates on a 9th density, on a 9th level, on a 9th vibration. So when you come down to this shit, you can't get no lower. And then all they're trying to do is trap you here, so you can't make it back to the Orgone energy that you originated from. That's all they're good for. Stepping in front and stepping in a way of you ascending. Because how you got down here was the mind goal. You came down here to mind goal by way of Nibiru. They want to talk about Nibiru and shit like they fucking know what the fuck is going on with our shit. They want to talk about the Anunnaki. They want to talk about Nibiru. They want to talk about the Nephilim. They want to talk about all this fucking shit that they don't talk about in the Bible. Why white folks all of a sudden think they could just motherfucking come and jump all the fucking round like I said earlier on some ADHD type shit. You religiously ADHD, you religiously ADHD, you spiritually ADHD, jumping all over the fucking place. And a nigga like me, the reverse nigga like me, cause you really the nigga, you the Niger troglodyte, but it's systemic, just in its sound, just like it belong, like we think it been belonging to us all this time. It sounds just cliche to say it, Because at the end of the day, all you gotta do is know the truth behind the shit. So it don't matter to me if I call myself a nigga. It's systemic, but systemically, I know the system. I'm bucking the system. I'm exposing the system. So I like to say what I like to say until it no longer sound right no more. But they're the nigga. They're the real Niagara troglodyte. They come from the sub in as far as the primitive troglodyte. They come from the sub race in Shambhala and Galta. They sub race being from the core of the earth. But this Maldekian right here is the future advanced form of a Maldekian troglodyte, which is planet Saturn. If you notice, Saturn is right here in this motherfucking Milky Way. So the cosmic beings, they all don't go no further than this third dimension. They don't go no further than this galaxy and this Milky Way that we in right now. They don't vibrate no higher than the third density. Nibiru, right here. Got 4 winds, north, south, east, and west. This is the moon. Nibiru picks up 4 satellite crafts. This is the real book. This what the fuck they don't want you to know nothing about. They want to act like when something new is discovered and comes about, they want to act like they're the motherfucking authors of the shit. They want to act like they're the motherfuckers who been there and done that and created that first. Breaks down the moon and the stars. The lunar energy is the disagreeable energy. Like the lunar energy is disagreeable in the aspect of us being solar beings. If our celestial parents are solar beings, then the moon doesn't do the same thing for us that the sun does. It doesn't. 2 different type of energies. One is yin and the other is yang. I hear a lot of brothers out there talking about the moon as if the moon is something that we need to really embrace, just like the sun. You gotta be out your fucking mind. You can't be of the sun and of the moon at the same time, just like you can't believe and know at the same time. You can't be of the moon and the sun at the same time. And in this world, this is a lunar government. This is a prostitute government. This is a fucking a fairy tale government. We've been overstimulated by the moon. Everybody want to do a ritual when they want to do a moon ritual first. So at this point, even if the moon was the balance to the sun, we've been overstimulated by the motherfucking moon. We don't need this. In the last sun cycle, why would we need the moon? If anything, we need to tell the moon, come here, moon, let me talk to you. Let me let you know a little fucking something right quick. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get your little bitch ass out the way, serving my people, this blindness, we don't need you at this motherfucking point. Trust me, we know who the fuck you are, because we overstimulated by your motherfucking ass. You got fucking police, fucking badges made out of the fucking crescent in the star and the crescent. You got Islam made out of the star and the crescent. You don't need no motherfucking moon. You know what I'm saying? That's terrorist organization. If a motherfucking Islam could be terrorist organization, then we know them motherfuckers is terrorist organization, because the Moors, who ain't no good, they ain't no better than the motherfucking the reptilian, the carnivore. the Nephilim, they sold us out to the Arabs and the motherfucking Caucasian. Proof of that is, go Google, when you go look up a fucking fast, a Moorish fast, wouldn't you think a brown motherfucker who was the original Moors? Wouldn't you think a fast, wouldn't you think a brown person or a copper tone person would populate on the internet when you Google fast to research a fast, the origin of a fast, where it derives from? No, Turkish motherfuckers pop up first, Arab motherfuckers pop up first. So you know they was in cahoots, because the first motherfuckers who wore a fast on their head was us. But when you go look up a fast today, the first fast that come up when you look up a fast is a motherfucker from Arab, the Turkish Arabs. You can't make this shit up, man. You see what I'm saying? So even the motherfucking Moors, now the antiquated Moors, you got two different kind of Moors. You got the Moors that their oath was to Mother Nature. Those Moors are spelled M-U''R. Those Moors respect the fact of the order and the seed that we come from, that we indigenously belong to, in the image and likeness of this earth and beyond. Those Moors literally got a heart and an oath for Mother Nature. Now these commercial ass Moors, these Noble Drew Ali ass motherfucking Moors, these sellout ass Moors that spell M-O-O-R, them motherfuckers is the devils that they ain't no different than the Nephilim, the fallen angels that then sold us out to the motherfucking Arabs and the Caucasian. Them bitches ain't no good. Straight like that. Now, and it's still out there for debate, whereas the Moors, like you got the Articles of Confederation. You had 8 presidents under the Articles of Confederation before Obama. Obama is the 9th president overall, which would be the first under the Constitution. He's the first brown president, so-called brown president under the Constitution, which would be the 9th overall, because there was 8 under the Articles of Confederation before him. All them sellout ass motherfuckers, the 8 under the Articles of Confederation before him, that's your motherfucking Moors. I'm pretty sure they had a lot to do with the fast that I'm saying that don't come up and populate underneath a copper tone skin brother. That's how this shit got started, because all of them was in cahoots with each other. I made a video on my YouTube channel that exposed how all of the truth about that, and the CIA know about all that shit. We the only ones that don't know. Go look at fucking Queen of Charlotte, and you'll see how his little sister and him was riding in the carriage, and this motherfucker literally said, look, you gonna do this shit, you gonna marry into this British family because I signed a contract. I cannot make an enemy of the biggest fucking British empire on a planet, because we are tiny providence in fucking Germany. Now, whoever known us to have providences in Germany especially, that goes to show you the proof that we were the fucking Moors and we were the royal blood that them motherfuckers wanted to marry into and literally identify with, so they could steal the story and steal our narrative. Then on top of that, you got the queen bitch in the fake Queen Elizabeth character queen bitch in Queen of Charlotte. She even come out and say, she is very brown. And one of her motherfucking servants said, well, I did say she has more blood. In the captions, that fucking Moor is spelled M-O-O-R. He wanted to save his ass. He told her twice, well, I did say she had more blood. The caption again said and spelled more as M-O-O-R. She more concerned. Why would she be concerned about her skin being brown? And why would he even try to save his ass from the fucking queen coming down on him by saying, well, I did say she had more blood. If we wasn't the fucking royal blood that's royal than their blood. Why would you want our blood if our blood lesser than your blood? You dig what I'm saying? So we was fucking here first. whether we some sellout motherfuckers who help sell us out to these motherfuckers, we was still here first. Whether we got issues with ourselves or not, we was still fucking here first. So all of this shit about the white man wanting to talk about what the Anunnaki is, and you know what this is? Look at this shit. This is the fucking Nephilim right here. This is the Baphomet. The Baphomet got titties. This is the motherfucking... This is the fucking androgynous shit right here. The motherfucker got one hand pointing up and he got two fingers pointing down at the ground. And it's a mutant with a fucking 5-point star on his head. I'm surprised that bitch ain't turned upside down so it can make a second devil head on top of the devil head. But you see this shit. This is how they know about the Baphomet. This is how they know about what's behind the motherfucking planet Earth and Mars. Because they got the fucking holy tablet. They've been having it since the 70s. They've been having it since Dr. York wrote this bitch, but they will not give him credit because they're too busy trying to make you think he locked up, and all the motherfuckers who don't do no research and activate their own God and their own Kundalini energy and open their own third eye, they motherfucking running behind him as their God, just like you running behind Jesus as your God. So what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are they doing? They could be told that this man is locked up. So supernaturally, this man, how can somebody be locked up? If you truly a supernatural being, how the fuck can you be locked up? Brother came and saved me and gave me the information because I could have been one of the motherfuckers thinking he was locked up, because this shit is complex and complicated when you don't tap into yourself by divine intuition. My intuition was playing tricks on me, but my intuition didn't allow me to fall for the trick like everybody else, because I did question myself at least once. How could this be? How could somebody possibly that supernaturally been put here, the Nita Aferdi Atum Ray, he's a Natiru that nature sent down. How can somebody that nature sent that supernatural could be locked behind bars if he's a supernatural being? I questioned that shit at least once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times. So I had to get the truth sent to me. I had to have the truth delivered to me. So therefore, I still had dominion over myself. I didn't put nobody before me. I didn't even put Dr. York before me. I did with the holy tablet. What he said to do with the holy tablets was be your own God. So he's not locked up. He's in the computer. Just like when you go watch motherfucking Lucy, the DMT that got busted open in her stomach when she got kicked by the motherfucker that was trying to rape her, when they was trying to smuggle the DMT inside her body to the States, when she got to 100% of her brain power, she became omnipotent. She disappeared, or what you think she disappeared, but she became omnipotent. And right when he was about to shoot her in the back of her head, and she became omnipotent because she reached 100% of her mind, guess what happened? His phone rang when he asked, where did she go? His flip phone flipped open and it read, I'm everywhere. Right after she sucked up all the software, everything in the lab that she was in with Morgan Freeman and all these other fake ass little scientists and shit in this movie, she sucked up all the information from all the software, from everything they had in the lab. And she turned into carbon. A little bitty motherfucking carbonated flash drive. And she handed herself over to Morgan Freeman at the end of the motherfucking Lucy. So what I'm telling you is wake the fuck up. If you don't want to wake the fuck up, you're going to wake down. And you're going to wait. This time we already in the fell. We already descended upon this planet. We already as low as you can get on the third dimension. And you wake down, already being on the ground, already being grounded to the earth, there ain't nowhere else for you to go but underneath the ground. If you get what I'm saying. So, you see this shit. Why does this Baphomet have wings? You see this shit? This is a mutant. This is a matter of fact, this is a hermaphrodite mutant. Cause the bitch got a fucking goat head with a fucking human body. You dig what I'm saying? And he got muscles. So the motherfucker got muscles, titties, and a goat head. This is the fucking devil that y'all motherfucking worshiping in all different other kind of forms. Whether you know it or not, all this shit come back to this shit right here. Right the fuck here. The fuck he got me? What the fuck he got motherfucking wings for? Because the fallen angels is the Nephilim. And they here to motherfucking lie to your ass to the motherfucking bitter end until you, if you don't activate your logic and your intelligence and your higher senses and go back home to where you come from originally, this gonna be your God. He gonna have you stuck on earth, reincarnating over and over and over and over again, but you won't have the advantage of reincarnating into the same old you. You're gonna come back a lesser you each time you don't get this right. You're gonna become the lesser being, where the lesbians come from. This is nothing but a motherfucking, this is the beginning of the lesbian LBG. This is who they pray to. This they God right here. This all the fucking gay people God right here. This all the Baphomet. This all the confused motherfucking people who don't have no respect for Mother Nature. You used her to get here, but you ain't got no respect for her. This is y'all God. This is who y'all pray to. The fucking Baphomet. I'm showing you this is a real book. This is the book that these motherfuckers don't want to tell you. They can't go into the complete truth about this book. Because if they did, they would be telling you and exposing you to who they are, who they really are. So instead of saying, I ain't gonna talk about this shit at all, they talk about this shit regardless, but they know they can't talk about it in a whole, in a wholesome aspect of being truthful. They gotta give you the half of the shit. They gotta give you some of the shit. Because you just like 666, they can't tell you the truth behind 666. They gotta tell you 666 is really, they gotta tell you it's the devil, when in actuality it's 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons, which is carbon-12. Highly enriched carbonated beings from beyond the stars, cosmic beings. So if they told you that that was really God in flesh, copper tone humans in flesh, they'll be goddamn, what would you need the white Jesus for? What would you need any of that for? So they had to tell you 666 with the fucking devil, because to tell you the truth, you'll be woke at the snap of a fucking finger. I gotta smoke my lavender and my mullein and my calendula. Relax my fucking nerves. Cause this shit got me pissed off. Like, for real. My mugwort, all this in here. Look at it, look at themselves. Look at them. The Australopithecine. You see, this is what when they came down to mine gold. Think about it. We got gold in our plasma. That's one of the rare, one of the many rare crystals and stones that we have in our blood. Right? Just like in Quest for Fire, God's chosen people don't have to go on a quest for nothing natural. If you had to go on a quest for anything natural, that's a red fucking giveaway flag that your motherfucking ass is not of the natural beings. And you had to come down here to mine gold, just like this holy tablet say. this holy tablet say we had to repair our depleting tri-solar system. Orion, right? Orion. And in order to do that, we had to come and mine gold, because gold can be hardened, it can be turned into dust, it could be melted, especially if no metals is added like nickel and like silver. You can kind of do if a nickel like gold any way you want. So we had to come here to use it to go back, transport it back by way of cylinders, cylinder crafts, kind of like energon cubes, like when the Transformers came to get energy, the same old shit. That's why they made that. Back to the 8 planet 19 galaxy, which is planet Ritz, from what the holy tablets say, to repair our tri-solar system. So the only reason how I know there's so much substance behind that is because the sun is involved 3 times. The tri-solar system. That had to be us. It had to be us because the lunar beings, the Caucasian of this world, they're not of the sun. They're lunar beings. They have RNA. We are not the same. They don't have high 360 something rare crystals and minerals in their blood like us. We the only ones. So we came down here to get our own shit, because as far as solid, liquid, and gas, any energy in any form, it belongs to us. None of this energy is white. All this energy has different forms of hue. That's how you know we are the human, because everything that would dictate the complexion or the tones, the different variation in tones of hue, will be carbon, which means it's alive. Anything that has a hue to it has information to it. Anything that doesn't have hue in it has less information or no information at all. So there's more information in something that has hue than something that's white that doesn't have hue. There's more information in brown bread than there is in motherfucking white bread. That's how I know when we came down and descended upon this planet, whether we came down here because Enki and Enlil got into it, the 2 sons of Anu, so when he sent them down, they became the ANNUNAQI. And after being here for so long, the mission to come get the gold was physically overbearing. So they had to make a primitive worker, which is basically half of the Anunnaki, the blood of the Anunnaki, or the chlorophyll that we have as 2/3 in our body today as blood and plasma. There was 2/3 chlorophyll. So just in their pure etheric form, being pure Etherians with chlorophyll, they couldn't adapt long term to this planet without literally merging with the atom of this planet. So basically all they did was take what you call the clay or the humus or the dirt of this earth, which is not white. That clay and that dirt is alive, just like everything else in nature that's alive, because it has a hue to it. It has life to it. It has energy because it has life to it. They had to merge half and half with the original Etherian form and become an earth being, so they can be able to literally adapt to this earth long term to complete the mission. And then they got here and got stuck. After doing all that, they got here and they got stuck. But this here This shit gonna stop with these motherfucking Elon Musk. Bitch, you ain't number Elo. And I'm telling you, I'll come bust your motherfucking ass if I was one of the ones coming down to get this shit started. I'll come from y'all kind of motherfuckers first. For real. Watch them bitches. Them bitches ain't nothing but agents. They know the fucking truth, and they trying to make sure that the truth don't become fucking louder than the lies they've been fucking shouting. Sick of this shit, man. Look at Noble Drew Ali, fake ass. Look at him right here. You don't think they know what's going on? Look at Noble Drew Ali. Check him out. He right here. Noble Drew Ali. Al, teacher of the Moorish American fucking Muslims. Come on, bro. I mean, Moabites. That's the same shit. It's the same shit. Moabites. Them motherfuckers gonna bite the dust. For real. You can't make this shit up. Figure 30. This is figure 30. Noble Drew Ali, teacher of the Moorish American Moabites. Come on, man. It's a brown nigga right here. You see this that he got on his head, right? You think the Eastern Shriners and shit got that fucking Moorish, that got that goddamn fast from themselves. They got that shit from these motherfuckers. These sellout ass motherfuckers. These the motherfuckers that taught them political science. Both public and private side of the political science. How the fuck they gonna come out of caves eating ticks and fleas off each other and washing it, not knowing how to wash their ass with soap and not even know how to motherfucking find fire? They had to go on a quest for it. And all of a sudden you master science like a political science? Nigga, you couldn't fucking master brushing your teeth and washing your ass and being civilized. How the fuck you gonna master political science? That means somebody had to come along and teach your motherfucking ass. Better wake the fuck up. Faces on Mars. Morphing of the face of Mars in the face of Cadman. Cadman is the original Adam. Adam and Eve comes from that fake ass Adam and Eve Bible shit come from Cadman in the K-ball. That is the original names of Adam and Eve. The Sphinx of Giza. Look at this reptilian right here. They got reptilians all in this whole tablet. You think they was gonna tell you the whole truth of everything that's in this fucking tablet and expose themselves? Fuck no. So you can keep all that half-ass root shit, that root shit that you keep talking about. You gotta go to the root if you won't get the fucking information. Keep that fucking root, that root shit. That root shit ain't nothing but half. That's like saying I'm almost right. The fuck out of here. You almost right. The dragon dinosaur man. A snake serpent man. You see they got slits. You see them fucking slits? That ain't pupils. That's slits. This is Enki, son of Anu. This is Enki. This is a picture of Enki. This is Id, wife of Anu, princess of serpent, draconian race. We the herbivores. We the big dinosaurs that don't eat no fucking meat. We reptilians too. But we the herbivore. We the agreeables. Now, when you want to get into what form we was before we evolved into that, that's even more deep. Because we didn't start. How could we have started as something that's in form when the gaseous, formless was here above the face of the earth in all existence. You take all this shit away, all you got is what most people call nothing or space and time, which is dark matter. We still was here in a gaseous form before we evolved into a serpent form. This is Mansa Musa. Abu Bakari, brother of, no, this is Abu Bakari. This is Abu Bakari, the brother of Mansa Musa. Excuse me. This is his brother. I'm gonna go ahead on and end this video for now, because when I started this video, I had 29% charge. And I just want to show you where these lying ass motherfuckers. Look at Queen of Shiva. This is the Hindu deity Shiva. This is the bitch they got in the fucking courtyard of CERN, right here. You think they gonna spell this Anunnaki with a Q and give you all the right information and tell you all about themselves when they're in this fucking book like this, down bad like this? Fuck no. But them bitches, this that low down, that's what the devil and the destroyer is. They still gonna give you something because they would rather lie to you and distort you even further than to fucking tell you the truth about who they really are, so you can really be exposed to everything about them bitches. The Hindu deity mixing in with the reptilian. I don't know if you can see that. The Hindu deity. These motherfuckers ain't fucking getting away with this shit. Shaggy dog people. This is the actual disorder. This is an actual disorder called hirsutism. This condition is characterized by the excessive growth of hair, which is fur, or the presence of hair in unusual places on the body. 2 children suffering from hirsutism. They not brown, they some white motherfucking kids. Because white kids, white folks, they all share the same DNA as fucking dogs, rats, cats, horses, anything with straight 6 ether hair and got a coccyx. You can go and find a lot of these motherfucking white kids with coccyx. A coccyx is a tail, an extended spine. That's what a coccyx is. A coccyx. That's what the fuck that is. They're not us. You can only have this type of shit if you got RNA. They got the same RNA as animals, just rearranged in a different order. And here go the hermaphrodite. I'm about to close the book on this one. Do you see this shit? This is the hermaphrodite prostitute government. Why you think they're pushing this shit right now today on the people? LGBTQ shit. Because they fucked up with the energy. They know they can't do nothing but tap into the energy, but they gotta tap into it inverted. They gotta invert the shit. They gotta be upside down in the opposite of what nature and how nature literally takes the energy divinely to create. They know they can't. They know not to create. They know they can't create. So all they can do is be jealous of the creator and flip the creator's work into destroying it. Therefore becoming the destroyer. So they take the same Merkaba, the same metaphysical, the same color spectrum of the Merkaba, which is 7 chakras. The purple chakra being a crown chakra. When you activate your DNA, your third eye, because our third eye is not calcified like theirs. When you activate your third eye and raise your kundalini, you activate your purple. You activate that royal purple. Now, they purple is at the bottom, and the red is at the top, because in the correct order of the Merkaba is from the shade of purple, the hue of purple, down to the hue of red, which is the root chakra. The root chakra is red. The third eye chakra and the crown chakra is blue and purple. That's like 6 and 7. The crown chakra is the 7th chakra. The crown chakra, that's purple. That's royal purple. So they use the same Merkaba spectrum, the different vibrations of each spinning wheel of the Merkaba, but they're using the shit upside down, ass backwards. That's why they can't have a divine connection with nature. That's why they gotta take nature and do this type of shit with nature. This is a fucking woman on one side. It's a woman on one side, feminine on one side with a titty, and a fucking man on the other side, masculine, flexing what he think is a muscle, that little weak ass muscle. This is a hermaphrodite. This is a mutant. This is not natural. You can't be a man and a woman at the same time. But when you crossbred shit and you in the lab and you fucking up shit, that in crossbreeding shit that you ain't supposed to even be crossbreeding in the first place, because you are not the fucking creator. So when you do shit like this, you can't do nothing but fuck up, because you ain't supposed to be creating nothing in the first place. That's not your place. Your place is to fucking destroy. Your place ain't to try to motherfucking create. So when you go disobedient and you go against the will of the creator and you do this shit anyway, this is the fucking outcome. You gonna make some fucked up shit, because you ain't had no fucking business doing this shit in the first place. If the creator wanted this motherfucker to be like this, the motherfucking creator would have made this motherfucker like this from the jump. You wouldn't have had to be no crossbreeding, because this bitch would have been here already. This not no natural motherfucking shit. This some man-made shit. This ain't no different than the Baphomet that I showed you earlier. And look at the Buddha. You don't think the Mongoloid, you think the Asians is fucking innocent? Them bitches ain't innocent. Them motherfuckers know what's going on too. On that fucking note, I'm gonna make another video later. We'll finish smoking my mugwort and my mullein and my lavender. I need to relax right now after all this bullshit. And I don't mean to brag and I don't mean to boast, but you can tell from my approach that I'm the third eye coach. Like, subscribe, and share this video, please. Your soul is running out of time.